what's up? It's Kit. Time for another video. Today, I'm going to show you two of the easiest knots to tie in the world. If you're new here, thanks for joining us, and please subscribe to the channel for more tips, tricks, DIY videos, as well as fishing and adventure videos. This channel is called The Fishing Kit, helping you decode fishing. Let's get to it. The very first knot that we're going to tie. So this is black line, which represents your leader. Now, the thing is, there are easier knots to tie, but I wouldn't really call them basic. Namely because, now I'll give you an example with the Palomar knot, okay? And you're supposed to double up and tie. Now, if you are someone who just started fishing, it's easy to actually see, or it's very easy to make the mistake of having those lines right there cross these two. And although a lot of people would say like, hey, that's a very easy thing to actually just look out for. Now, when you're a dad and you're fishing with kids and you need to hurry, tying hooks and keeping an eye on them, it's very difficult to see something, especially when you're dealing with really thin leaders. So what I'm going to show you is called the improved clinch knot. Okay, so all you have to do is go through the eye of the hook. Okay, it's either you turn the hook or you have the tag end go around the main line, like so. Insert this end to that loop you've created. Okay, and that's already a knot. That's already a very good clean knot right there. Okay, that's called a clinch knot. Now, to make it an improved clinch knot, what we have to do is take an extra step. So that's already one. That's actually a bonus tip right there. Okay, so go through. Okay, go about 6 times. Go through the eye of the hook, go through the eye of the loop, and then go back through that loop that just got formed. And then you pull all of that tight. Okay, dip it in water, wet it with saliva, whatever you want to do before you cinch it down. Cut the tag, and that's it. All right, so that's one. For spade eye hooks, or hooks that have an eye turned up or down, go through the eye if it's eyed. If not, just lay your line through there. Since this is an eyed hook, we're going through the eye. Okay, but the method is exactly the same. Okay, form a loop, and then just go around 4 or 5 times. Okay, then take the end of the tag end, insert it through the loop, and then pull your main line. That is it. It is that easy. These are the 2 knots that I've learned when I started out fishing. These are the 2 knots that I actually taught myself how to tie. And this was when I was 10 or probably even younger. So again, okay, we'll tie it this time. Actually, let me tie it with this big one right here so you can see. Now, just imagine that it doesn't have an eye, it has a spade head. Okay, so take the line, make a loop, go around, and it doesn't matter if you're going back, okay, or you're going up. It doesn't matter. Okay, 4 or 5 times, insert, and then pull. That is it. Now, if you're going backwards, it's cleaner. But ultimately, it doesn't really matter. Okay, so it's either when you form the loop, you go forward, it forms the same knot. Okay, so either you make the loop and you go forward, okay, tighten that, or if you start from the top going down, it doesn't matter. Just cinch it down tight and that's it. So you have different ways to tie, and these are the absolute easiest ways to tie fishing knots for hooks. Now, if you have a swivel, okay, if you have a swivel, you use the same type of knot right here. This is either an improved clinch knot or just the ordinary clinch knot, and that will work well for you. Now I'm gonna demonstrate the clinch knot again, just so you can see it clearly. Okay, the improved clinch knot. Go through, okay, then tie or wrap it around itself, wrap the tag around the standing end, insert through the loop that is just created. The improved clinch knot requires you to go through to this loop right here. A clinch knot is just like that. Both are very good hooks, very easy and very fast to tie. Okay, that's it. And when you tighten this, cut the tag, but leave just a little bit sticking out, just a little bit, and that is it. Very, very easy knot to tie, and believe it or not, until this day I still tie this knot, especially when I'm bait fishing and when I'm in a hurry and I just need to get some baits out there. These knots, all of these knots that I've shown you are very, very strong. Now, these are also easy enough for you to teach kids. And remember, when you're teaching kids these basic knots, they'll love it. Okay, so for them, being able to tie their own hooks, they become part of the process. And this is basically how I also got hooked to fishing. It's doing my own things. Of course, as parents, as guardians, you have to be there and help them out because these are sharp objects. You don't want them hooking themselves or having an injured finger, or God forbid something else. So adult supervision is required. However, these are things that you could teach kids to be part of the process so that they would love the sport. All right, so thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.